Can I ask the ladies something though? All the ladies.
Yep.
Because with what you said, it like, cause I have 4 sisters, right? And one thing that really bothers me is when I see a dude talking to them, and what are you pointing at?
He's gonna stop running.
There's a spider.
Oh, okay.
Where?
Oh shit.
It's over here. It's on this side. It's on this side.
Shit.
Facts. But anyway, so
Outside. You don't need to
yeah. I mean, like I didn't know what she was talking about, but then I was like, what? And then I was like, oh, I got like 6 spiders, so
on the other side.
Oh my god.
It's just chilling.
it's okay.
Oh my god.
I don't think it's weird.
Oh my god.
It's okay. Polyamory. No. So yeah, so no. Like my sisters can see a dude with no potential. Not now, but when they were younger. You know what I'm saying? Maybe now. I don't know. But they can see a dude that has no potential, or just outright lying about for no reason, and it sounds like a lie, and I still give him a chance. Do y'all ever do that? Do y'all ever just see a person just lying and be like, you know what, he cute, I'm gonna give him a chance anyway?
Yeah, like what do they call that?
Oh god.
No, not you. You a lie.
What is like? What is the saying? Like
Not a relationship.
But
Of the doubt?
yeah, something like that. Like
the benefit
oh,
of the
the-
yeah,
Yeah,
like
the
maybe
benefit
I'll
of
give
that.
it like a good month, see kind of what happens. But yeah, that's all it took for me from that one situation. I was like, after a month, I was like, no, I'm good, I'm straight. He hasn't heard from me since.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I mean, it happens. It's like sometimes even your gut feeling is telling you, you know, like it's not even something that you kind of like realize consciously. It's kind of something that your body's telling you. But we're also, you know, like sometimes trying to like hear other things, you know, putting on the balance, you know. So yeah, I've been there.
But why give them the or do most of y'all do that
Because
sometimes?
sometimes we wanna go against our like our inner voices, you know, and our like like guidance or whatever, intuition or whatever, however you wanna call it, you know, and we just wanna like prove it wrong, and most of the time it's never wrong.
See, I know the answer for the guys. Dexter, have you ever knew a girl was lying and you was like, you know what?
Man, all these women be out here lying. Just kidding. I was just messing.
We're good.
I can't wait to post that.
We promise.
Yeah, I'm just playing with you. No, I have let it slip before in the past, but nah, I'm keen on bullshit, you know. So
Yeah. What about you, Juan?
beauties ain't worth. I realized that beauty can't trick me no more. You know, used to trick me when I was younger.
Yeah.
Now I see
I
a
mean,
pretty
what do
girl,
you-
I still spot that. I'm like, nah.
What or what?
What do you guys typically catch women lying about?
Everything.
Like just little stuff? Is it
Yeah.
little things or
The
big
luscious.
things?
The first thing, camera on me, real quick. The first thing women be lying about
No, it's right.
is I'm an independent woman. So when it's all said and done, it's like, all right, your daddy pay your bills for you. You're not independent. You still get money from all these other people. You're not independent. Or I love a woman that be like, what else you be lying about? That's like one of my biggest ones though.
I don't know. You mean like, who's
You
the
are the father. I know you the father, JJ. I'm just playing. Just kidding. I just seen a meme about that, but yeah.
Definitely is like.
What? It do happen.
Okay, so
You
is
gonna
it
leave
bad
me
for
hanging,
a woman
Dexter?
to get help when needed? Or
Nah, because
that
we
does
do it
not
too.
Make you less like.
We do it too, but we not out here saying we're an independent man.
What if it's just a way of manifesting? Like we're trying to convince ourselves we're independent, but we're not.
Yeah.
I mean, when it's all said and done, you ain't gotta tell the next person. I'm an independent.
Oh no.
I'm an independent woman. Like really, when it's all said and done, like manifest to your friends. You know what I'm saying? But don't manifest to the new person.
Why?
Don't say it as a fact and it be not a
I'm an
fact.
independent woman.
Saying I'm an independent
You
woman.
might be.
Saying it's a fact. It's just I'm an independent woman. Yeah.
And then you just be like, define independent woman.
I'm like me. Yes.
See, that's not an answer. But it's a good enough answer for you, and it's cool. Be an independent woman, but
Everyone gets help.
but right,
Yeah.
everyone does get
Are
help.
you
Everyone
talking
does get
about
help.
like financial independency?
And that's
or-
that's the next question I was
That's
gonna
kind of
ask.
like the point he's making is like
What
we
about, like,
all get help.
Yeah, so
Emotional.
where
But
can
you
I
don't
fit
ever,
in?
but
And
you
yeah,
never heard
yeah.
them tell you like I'm an independent nigga. I pay my
Right.
own bills. You look
Are
at
you
him-
Like,
you would
like
look
no,
at him like
I'm
you
not.
should
I'm not.
fucking
I'm not.
know.
I get help. I get help
About to
with
pay mine
everything.
too.
You won't ever hear me say I can do it myself, but I'm not an independent person. You know what I'm saying? Like I get help from everybody, mentally, physically, financially. Never financially, but kind of financially. You know what I'm saying? Nah, never financially. People owe me money. So when it's all said and done, it's like when you say I'm an independent woman or whatever, my next thought is, all right, so where can I fit in? Because if I walk in your life and you're like, I need you to take care of all of this, then the next thing I feel is where did the independent woman come from? Because
just because you're independent doesn't mean you don't want to be dependent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're independent because you have to be.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. You have to pay bills and
That's just the way a lot of niggas know they single. I'm an independent. I don't need no man. Then once they get a man, they're like, hey, wait a minute now. Hold up, this ain't so
and
bad.
that's how I'm feeling when you're saying I'm independent because I have to be. It's like we have to be too. We just not we not flying it. But when I walk in your life, are you really taking care of your business, or are you just saying you're independent because you're just a
Wanna be a
single
catch.
person, a single woman that
Has to
wants
be.
to say that, hey, I've been doing these things on my own. I've been paying my bills. I've been doing this. But when I'm like, hey,
I mean,
join my life.
At the end, I feel like it's not something that you should even like brag about. You know, like
Yeah.
that's not something, you know, like you get your things done and you are a person and you have so many other things
know.
to come up with before saying or putting your label as I'm an independent human being, you know. There's a lot of other things that you can, you know, like show off of your personality traits or your, you know, like emotional intelligence or like values and stuff, you know. It's not just that, you know. I feel like that's very like, I don't know, like postmodern society type of thing, you know, that we all want to like brag about our achievements and stuff to kind of like put on the side the things that really matter when you're getting to know someone, you know, and to just like limit yourself with someone else, you know. It's like, and also like if you are not independently like independent, like economically independent, it's like you're less because of that, you know. It's like that's not always the case, you know. There's like different situations and like ways of living, you know, that kind of like make you like can let you say like, hey, I'm independent, you know, but that doesn't make you lesser than another person, you know. And there's also like some like really independent people, you know, that are like very individualistic and they're like a piece of shit, you know. So I feel like it's very like subjective to put yourself on such a small label as I'm independent or not independent.
I mean, I don't even want to be independent,
I mean, I
and I'm a male.
That's fine.
I want to be.
He's like, I'm looking
What's the
for a
opposite of
sugar mama.
independent?
codependent.
Depends
Yeah,
on
I want to be
Independent?
codependent. I want to be dependent.
There's also like this term like called interindependency. I don't know if you guys have heard
I
of
want to be
it.
polyamorous
That is
dependent.
like
That's the goal.
Multi-purpose pendant.
that it's very much like, you know, like the cooperation and like what you can bring and what the other person can bring, you know, to kind of like blend it together and make it like a teamwork. You know, that's interindependency, which is like, I don't know, something cool to think about, you know, instead of like saying, oh, this is me and just me and just me and I'm like, I can do it all on my own. It's like not all the time, you know. And that's a cool part about being in a relationship.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like people that are like, oh, I can do it on my own is kind of like a trauma response.
It's a trauma response.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely
Not
is.
that they actually can or want to do it.
Yes,
on
exactly.
They're like too scared to ask for help.
their own. Yeah.
Yes, or to like rejection, you know, like fear of rejection or fear of codependency and then being abandoned or something like that, you know. There can be like
Facts.
a lot of different ways why like someone over independent can, like be like that.
I like how you said that, the abandonment thing,
the
because
abandonment.
I think that happens to a lot of people.
A lot of people are afraid to be abandoned, and they just prefer to be on their own, and never like show any like sense of like vulnerability.
Yeah.
It's hard to get there.
It's really hard.
Yeah.
And we all, I think I wanna believe that we're all working on it.
Yes. It is a long road.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you
Yeah.
don't see the end.
Yeah.
I feel like the fear of rejection is really where it gets hard.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Mhm.
that makes,
Yes.
like, you don't even, I have that problem, fear of rejection, like, so I don't even ask people things.
Mhm.
And, it makes it hard to, like, actually grow relationships, because I hate when people say no to me in a rude tone,
Mhm.
and they don't mean to, and then I break down, and then, like, it's not even, like, just saying no, but it could also be, like, saying what you don't want. Like, someone saying what you didn't want them to say, in a way. So I feel like that can ruin something before it even starts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
It's trauma.
It's
It
trauma.
sucks.
Trauma responses.
Yeah, it's
Sometimes
like
we
sucks.
It
just
does.
go through life, like just in like an auto mode,
I mean, getting rejected your entire childhood is gonna
Oh yeah.
mess up something.
Yeah, or being neglected,
Mhm.
or feel like those abandonment, wants and all that. It could be a cool topic actually to talk about, like the 5 soul wants. Have you
The
guys
what?
heard about it? The 5 soul wants? No. So supposedly we all come to this lifetime based on like reincarnation and stuff, like to work on 5 different wants. They can be rejection, injustice, abandonment, and I can't remember the other 2 ones. So even like some of our physical appearances and stuff can demonstrate some sort of
Yeah.
different wounds. And there's like a whole theory, on how to heal them and work with them, and yeah. So they're supposedly start with one of our like parents, depending on the wound, and they can be, like they can start in a very early age, and you can work and come, with that one through your life until your adulthoodness, until
what's
you get
crazy?
to work it.
So I just had this thought, right? Because you know how we have DNA in us, and our DNA has our ancestors' DNA in there, right? What if like every so often we're just going through this loop where like essentially one day your kid's gonna bury your parents, and then your parent, you know what I'm saying? Like
That's
we're just all on this loop
Netflix.
from these
That's
people.
dark.
Isn't that kind of crazy?
That's
though?
Netflix already.
Is that
There is.
Dark.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
that's
talk about how
exactly
it's
dark.
ingrained in
I've
us.
never seen it
It's
before.
ingrained in our
That's
DNA.
crazy.
Oh, I never said that.
Yeah.
I never said that.
Yeah, you guys should
That's
watch.
crazy. What up? What up?
It's my little cousin. He was supposed to be here, but he's late.